one, so I was sick, and then my son called, and I said, you know, I have a cold and I can't be bothered. You deal with it. But you know, you have things all of a sudden. You're trying to be a good person. Sometimes you don't really want to be. So, you know, you've grown. You know, do it yourself. But you know, you're trying to get everything done. So I appreciate.
Thank you.
All of you know your patience, the patience of the San Antonio community with me, and we've been shifting, and we're trying to get everything done that because normally, you know, it's a lot of difference between being 80 and being 50, and at 50 you could, and everything just worked, you know, and then you're 80 and all of a sudden it all comes and hits you, and you realize, oh, I can't do everything. That's one of the amazing things of 80. It's oh, I can't do everything.
Right. You decide, okay, I can say no to this and say no to that.
I have to explain to people, and you really do hope that there are people who understand that you just didn't wake up in the morning to ruin their program. It's no fun for you.
Yeah, we're glad you're feeling much better now. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, ready? Welcome to the African American Network, which we affectionately call TAN TV. My name is Cynthia Freeman Gibbs. I am a local writer and film writer, and you can find out more information about my books at cynthiafreemangibbs.com. But more importantly, I am here to introduce you to Miss Nikki Giovanni. She is a poet, a writer, a mother, a grandmother, and a distinguished professor. And we are so excited to have her here in San Antonio. So welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be back. I've been to San Antonio several times, so it's good to be back.
As a matter of fact, I saw you at UTSA and you were talking about the tattoo that you got.
Yeah.
That was several years ago.
Yeah.
So as we National Day of Collective Healing, and I'd like for you to tell us, what does poetry, how can poetry be used for healing?
I think poetry, because poetry basically is song, and song is always being used for healing. That you know, we heard songs and we heard stories before we were born. Our mothers, you know, would touch us and try to decide if we were a boy or a girl. I really think it's too bad that you can now determine the gender of the child, because it was so much fun waiting. I have a son. It was so much fun just waiting for the 9 months, and you didn't get excited about what you're going to make of him. You know, it's just like, oh, what will it be? And so I think that's kind of nice. And I think that words are always healing, and words can hurt. And when we look at some of the great people, actually, in the world over